Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Play. Today I'm taking a look at Warcaster Neo Mechanika, the new two-player skirmish sci-fi game from Privateer Press. Now I'm joined by Mike from Epic Tech Studios, and we're going to run through the core mechanics of playing a starter set game between the Iron Star Alliance and the Aeternus Continuum. So two of the primary factions of the three factions in the game. So I painted up the Iron Star Alliance, who are kind of like the big like Imperial bad. Well, not bad, but like they're the collective, the federation of planets that you know, they're doing what's best for you, even if you don't like it. The third faction that we're not playing with today is the Marcher Worlds, which are sort of like the Free States, mercenaries, and like libertarians of this new universe. And yeah, and we'll be thrown down. Mike's playing the Crazy Machine Cult, which is like, well, machine cult. They're not even a machine cult. They're a cult that's trying to prolong and extend like the lifespan of humanity through like science, basically, and mechanica. And yeah, they come to loggerheads with basically every other faction. So they're kind of like the crazy bad guys. We're the sort of like austere authoritarian bad guys, and the Marcher States are the liberty-loving, free, sort of like, I don't know, fremen, free people living in the backwaters that are sort of like the ones you're rooting for, the brown coats, if you will. So we'll show you the table. We'll show you the sort of like core mechanics of like building an army and putting it down to like set up a mission, and then we'll get this underway. So here we are, set up with our mix of my like preview stuff that I got sent, and Mike's Kickstarter stuff for Warcaster Neo Mechanika. So we have a real rulebook here and some real cards. So we have a starter set's worth of stuff each, and a starter set typically in Warcaster is going to be... Oh, we just didn't skip the right page here, Ash. Keep going. Past the stuff. There we go. 6 models. So you're going to get a Warjack, a Weaver, so that you can use all of your cool Cipher cards, a character model, so a Hunter in the case of the standard starter set, and then a unit, which is usually 3 guys. So for mine, my Iron Star Alliance, I have a Firebrand Warjack, and he has 5 hard points that I can spend stuff on. So I gave him a Harbinger Cannon on his shoulder there, which is a shoulder-mounted weapon, a Repulsor Shield, and a big like fusion blade. Then I got my Weaver. I have my Paladin Commander and a unit of Paladin Enforcers. And this is a standard, like basic starter set amount of stuff. I also have 2 Void Gates, which I was lucky enough to have Mike 3 print for me. He just found some cool STLs that he printed off. So
I made those.
Yeah, that's right, you made these.
Yes.
So
they'll be up on my Etsy shop.
You literally made those. Sweet.
Yes. Yeah, the STLs will be on my Etsy shop. I'll drop a link.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, he should. There are cardboard ones that come in the box set, so you can see there's like little 2-piece Void Gates. But he made me some super cool ones to go in my army because I didn't have any yet, and because I don't. Are there ones for this?
Yeah, they do have official metal ones as well. Just we didn't have 4 of them.
Okay, awesome, perfect. And then you're gonna get all of your Cipher cards. So there's 24 Cipher cards, 4 from each of the sort of like types. There's Harmonics, which are played on units. There's Overdrives that are played on Warjacks. There's Geometrics that are played on squads. And then there's Furies that are like your sort of like head duke and kind of like fighty shoot powers that can spit out the Weavers. Now typically if it's a Geometric, an Overdrive, or a Harmonic, it targets the appropriate unit type. If it's a Fury, it has to come from a Weaver. So you always want to have like 1 Weaver in your force so that you can just shoot at those powers and kind of act like a node for that. Now in Warcaster, the Warcaster's not actually on the table. He's up in space, directing the action.
You are the Warcaster.
You are the Warcaster, exactly. He's taking the sort of like the above ground view. And the game's played on 2 table sizes, either 30 inches, which is what we're playing right now for a skirmish, or a full-size game on a 4x4. So we're playing there's 3 missions for skirmish scale, which is what you're supposed to start off playing, and it's still a pretty meaty game right out of the starter set. You get activation tokens. I'm using my made-up cool ones over here, but Mike has the official ones, which are just little check marks. We're using continuous effect tokens. You've got lockdowns, tune-ups, system failures for your melee or your range attacks, fire, and then corrosion. They do pretty much what you'd think they would do from Old War Machine. Corrosion melts you, fire burns you. They also have like stat decreases, so it reduces your armor and also reduces your mat and rat. If they stay on you, you don't die. Lockdown keeps you from activating and like slows you down, so like it reduces your speed and stuff. Tune-up actually makes you better, so you get +1 to your stats. And then the system failure ones like basically make it so that your melee or your shooting weapons don't work. Then you've got 6 numbered permanent objective markers, so you can see these little guys right here. You've got a pulse tracker token, which goes on the time over here. It also tracks the number of turns you take before the big pulse happens. And then you have your portable objective markers, which are objects you can pick up and carry, and damage tokens. You're going to need obviously some terrain. Now,
Warcaster's pretty simple on terrain, which I really like. You've got obstacles, you've got difficult terrain, so like difficult terrain would reduce your movement when you go through it. Obstacles you can't move through, both provide cover. And then you have elevated terrain for like jumping and falling across. But for the most part, movement is pretty simple. You move your speed in inches, and if you're a solo or a warjack, you just move that far. If you're a squad, you pick one unit to move that far, and then you just redeploy the rest of the squad within 2 of him. I really like that. It's no nonsense. You don't have to micromanage the movement, and it reduces the amount of trig in this game that was present in games like War Machine. Dice, action dice, power dice, and a d6. They're the typical strike dice that we had in Monster Apocalypse and Riot Quest. So think of the white dice as a 4+ with a success, and a double success. The red dice, the power dice, are 3+. So there's they're 2+. There's a single miss, and then a double strike, and then everything else is successes. So like rolling a 6, air quotes, will always get you 2 successes, and then it's the number of misses you have. So 3 misses on a white die, 1 miss on a red die. 6 is a d6. If you don't know what that is, then I don't know why you're watching this. That was a hot take, I'm sorry. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did. Stat cards. So again, I don't have stat cards for my faction, because these were just the preview models that we got sent, and Mike's got the stuff from the Kickstarter. But the anatomy of a card, you get your faction. Every model in your group that you make for your army should be from the same faction, unless it's a wild card, can go in any faction. You've got your deployment costs, how much arc it takes to put them on the table through a gate. Your unit name, your base size, so like what kind of size base you're on. Your speed, inches you can move. Mat, how many white dice you roll to hit in melee. Rat, how many white dice you roll to shoot. Defense, how many white dice you roll when someone attacks you, and whether it's shooting or guns. And then armor, the amount that you reduce the power roll for a weapon by. So that's not dice roll, that's a fixed stat right there. So armor's the only roll, like armor and speed really are the 2 fixed stats on this.
Yep.
Now warjacks have an extra stat, which is strength. It doesn't get used for much. There's a couple cipher cards it gets used for. Mostly it's just kind of like how big and strong is your derpy robot. Weapons, so for a dude, it's typically marked with either a knife or a gun, if it's range or melee. Range, they both operate almost entirely the same way, except for they'll sometimes have tags for like damage effects. And those tags really only exist to trigger the effects of other people. So like, my dudes have what's called a, reinforced armor or whatever. If they take explosive damage, they're +1 armor against it. They're better against explosive weapons. The only thing that really does a special effect is blast and spray. Blast is, if you hit a model with a blast, even if you miss, he takes the power roll. If you hit, he takes that plus the amount you succeed by in extra dice. But it also hits models within 2 with the power roll. And then spray is draw a straight line up to the range of the spray weapon and make an attack roll against everybody under that line. So no need for templates. It's nice and simple. It's just using like inch measurements from the models affected. And those are the only 2 like sort of like traits that don't just trigger off each other. If it does a continuous effect though, if it causes fire damage or something like that, it will also trigger that effect when it hits and does stuff. Health, how many hits you can take before you die. So in this case it'd be 2. And then other than that, it's really just build points for warjacks, which means that you've got your weapon points rather, and where your hard points are. So you've got different cortexes for a warjack, and you can take killer, misanthrope, revenger, or spider. They unlock special rules, and then like give your warjack some customization. And then your hard points are how many points you can spend on extra weapons. He comes with a wrecking claw on top of that, and then your weapon cards slide underneath. So you can take a rocket pod for 2 hard points, force rod for 2 hard points, and then a nailer for 1 hard point, and you stack the cards underneath, and it builds your warjack card, which I think is kind of cool. There are special rules and stuff for them sometimes you have to take the cards out for the force part at a glance, you're just going to be able to see where they are. Force rod, for instance, is like an arc attack. It attacks everything he can see. And then the ballistic, the rocket pod rather, is a ballistic and explosion type damage.
The force rod is
knockback. Sorry, knockback is the one that is. And then this one is explosion. It's a blast weapon. That little symbol right there, which means it hits everybody within, or hits up to 2 other models within 2 when it attacks. Range in inches you can attack by, and the type of weapon really just measures which stat you're using to attack with. So you're using your mat stat if you're attacking with a knife. You're using your rat stat if you're attacking with a gun. And then POW is how many white dice it rolls to damage once you've actually hit somebody, plus your level of success in red dice. You have unit construction. In a skirmish game, you're going to select up to 8 units. It doesn't actually matter how many you take. It just gives you more variety of options, really, because you're always spawning kind of the same amount. And it's a minimum of 4. So we're playing a Starset mission, which means we each have 4. So I've got my, like I said, my Firebrand. He's armed with a fusion blade and a repulsor shield and a big cannon on his shoulder there. My Reaver and my Weaver rather, and my commander, and then my unit of Paladin Enforcers. He's got a bit more variety and stuff, so he doesn't have quite the same starter set. He's got a Grafter, which is like a little mechanic that can rebuild stuff. He's got his cool Scourge Warjack, which is worked on by the Grafter probably, and he's got an Immortal Weaver and some Vassal Reavers, which are his squad. So he's got 2 solos, a squad, and a Warjack, just like I do, but different faction. And obviously, a slightly different mix. He doesn't have a command model. He's got kind of like a support model. He's got his 2 Void Gates back here, which are the ones that came in the Kickstarter, which are pretty cool. And we'll be playing with a 4-unit option. And then we have to build our racks, which is our what we call it, cipher decks. You're going to build your 12 to 15 card cipher deck, your rack, basically. And these are your powers that represent you in the battlefield influencing the action. You have to have 3 of each type minimum, and so that means you have a minimum deck size of 12 if you want to like deck cycle hard, and a maximum of 15. So I just took 15 cards, took 4 of each type -1 for one of them. So I took 3 from the which one was it? 3 from the harmonics, and then 4 from everything else. Primary missions, of which there's 6 in this rulebook, are all designed for 4x4 tables, and they actually have secondary missions you can do too. They're pretty chunky and meaty. But we're going to do some little kid missions, some skirmish scale missions, and these are the ones played by 30x30 battlefields. So I'm pretty stoked about these because they require a smaller model count, and until I paint like 5 more units, like for the next 4 units I'm painting basically, I'll be playing this level of mission. Yep. So we're playing Boiling Point. The Iron Star Alliance has asserted its dominance across the Hyper-Uranian. I don't know if I said that right. Forcing those who refuse to accept their governance to stand against them or vie for whatever scraps of the 1,000 worlds they've overlooked in their conquest. But even with an entire galaxy roam, too often worlds collide. So we found stuff. You're trying to take our stuff because you crazy, freaky, live forever cult has infiltrated this planet. Set up, place 3 permanent objective markers, strategic locations. So 1, 2, 3 is set up on the map. So it's a 6x6 corner and then 6 in on a 30-inch board. Any units can hold a strategic location, so even your Warjacks can hold this one. They're considered to be terrain features that provide cover, so for whatever reason, those things provide cover. Each player can only score a strategic location objective once per pulse round. Objectives are scored when a unit ends activation while securing the objective. 1 victory point scored for strategic location during the first round, 2 for the second round, 3 for the third round. After the 3rd pulse round scored, the player with the most victory points wins the game. So now normally we'd be playing up to 5 turns, or pulse rounds in this game, of which you'd each activate up to 2 models 5 times. So potentially you'd be playing 25 activations. In this one, we're playing a maximum of
3 pulse rounds.
So 6 times 3 is 18 activations. It's going to be 50. Because there'd be 10 times 5 pulse rounds. So this one, basically, we're going to go back and forth activating a unit and a solo each 3 times, and then the pulse round ends. Then we score, and we reset. But the game actually never stops, because you go back and forth activating. As soon as every model you have has an activation marker, you pull them all off. So it's kind of a continuous, always activating game turn. You're managing how you're activating your models, how you're spending your cipher cards, and then scoring the objectives. So there's a potential 6 points of VPs on the board here that we could score over the 3 pulse rounds. And we're going to dice off right now to see who's first player, and that maintains for the whole game. The first player is the one that will move this token each round. So dicing off. I got a 6. Stop that. Again, I got a 4. Yeah,
you take that.
So I'll be first player. I'm going to pick my board edge, which will be this one, and I play my models within 5 of the board edge. Now, within in this game doesn't mean wholly within. It means basically so you can measure my edge at that point. So I can do edge up. Start the game with 7 arc in my arc well, and that's in any size game you're going to have that much arc. Now this is stuff we'll explain as we go through the turn, but basically it can be used to juice up units. You spend it to bring units in with your gates, and also you can use it for other things like spiking and for activating pass abilities by charging up. With 5 arc worth of models, now that's the cost of my units. So it's 2 for my squad, and then 1 each for my solos. I start with no gates on the board. This is like the Vanguard force that's arrived on the table. My commander off because I want to be able to use abilities, and I will drop my Weaver over here within 5. He likes standing on buttons, so he's gonna go stand on this button and be like, what's up? Sorry, it's an obstacle actually. We can't go. It provides cover, so we can't stand through it. To make it a little more obvious, we're gonna put some crates down underneath these, and that way we know that this is where the bacon is. It's obvious they provide cover because the bacon is there. Whatever space bacon is in these boxes. So he's gonna go down within 5. Then my Firebrand's going to go down within 5. And it's interesting because the bigger your base you're on, the further up you start, basically, if you're within 5 of the table edge. And then my Squatties, they're going to hang out within 5 as well. Now, they have a coherency from their central model within 2. So as long as they're all within 2 of another model, they're in coherency. Let's go like that. Drop down your 5 cost for the model, so your Scourge is going to go over here.
Yep, I'm going to pop the caster. We're basically mirror matching you here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a starter set game, so that kind of makes sense.
Yep.
And then your squaddies.
Squaddies are actually going to stay pretty close to Jackie Doo here, because
they like being alive. And
they like being alive, and he does things that make them happy.
He does the murdering, it's true. Now we're ready to start our first pulse round. I'm first player, because I had to show you where all my stuff went. And that means I take the first turn. So in the first turn, first things first, if I had activation markers, which for me, I'm going to use these little black markers over here on all my units, I'd pull them all off. I don't, so that's fine. Now it's the charge step. I get to pick 1 model per turn to charge. Now when you bring a gate in, it can come in with any amount of charge, so that helps me recycle my units. But right now I'm doing like a slow build up of power. I want this jerk to go a little bit juicier, so we're going to charge up my Warjack. Am I going to do that? He's not going to fight in the first round. I'm actually going to charge my squad. Now, squads and souls can have a single charge on them at any given time. Warjack's going to have to 3. No, I'm dumb. I'm gonna put on the Warjack. As far as abilities go, these guys have a bayonet and a gun. Normally, a squad member can only use 1 attack per round, but their charge ability, when they're charged, they can fight with both in a turn. He's got a shield, which gives him +1 armor. He can repulse guys by spending his arc when they hit him to like knock him back 3 inches in melee. And his special abilities, when he's charged, he gains +1 inch of range on all of his melee weapons, because basically they like glow and get like extra halo sortie. The charge ability on my Weaver is he gets plus range to all of his Fury powers. And can shoot them a little bit farther. Speaking of which, we should draw hands of 5 Fury cards before we do anything else. I'm just going to play minus open information, yeah, because I'm not smart enough to do it any other way. So I've got a Fury, a Geometric, an Overdrive, a 1 I just dropped on the floor, and another Fury. The charge phase, you get to play your first Cipher card. You can play 2 during any given turn, but they happen before and after your activations. You have 2 chances to actually play one. So I have a Kinetic Accelerator. I can target a friendly Warjack. I get to make, if I make a melee attack during this turn, I can attack everything in melee range with that weapon. So I can do like a big sweep attack. And remember, Mike and I have access to the exact same cards all at the same time. So there's no surprises here right now. There's no like faction cards. I got a Velocity Projector. It's a Fury shot. So basically I can Hadouken somebody. Target enemy model in range, make an attack roll against the target model, and the model's then slammed 3 inches away, which is pretty cool. It gives force damage. Instability equation, target enemy unit in range, and this would all be coming off my Weaver. When this attack hits target, resolve the attack as normal. Additionally, make an attack against the 2 models closest within 2 inches using the blast roll. Displacement index, target a friendly squad. I can move them 3 inches. That's pretty cool. And then arcane synthesis, target a friendly unit, which could be anybody. You can immediately charge that unit to any amount of arc up to its limit. Well, that changes things. That means we're going to go wham like that and give them arc during my charge step. Now I get to play my first card. I'm going to play arcane synthesis. I'm going to spend 3 more of my arc to charge up this guy and get him all jacked and ready to rock.
That seems better for you.
Seems way better. Now this goes in the discard pile. If I ever fill up my discard pile with my deck, I just shuffle it back together and we start over. So you do recycle your cards. You don't just run out. The activation step, and I can activate any unit plus a solo if I want. So starting with any unit, I'm going to go... Well, let's do these guys. So I can make a movement action and a combat action in any order I want. So I can move, then fight, or fight, then move. I'm going to use my Paladin Enforcers unit, and they're going to make a move action. So what I do is I pick any model I want, move it 6, which is their speed. So I'm going to move it over to here. And then I pick up the rest of the squad, and I place them within 2. So I can actually leapfrog this guy, and placing within 2 means they go maximum range 2. It's a little bit speedier than normal, so they're going to zip over there. So that's my unit done. Now I'm going to do my my other unit, which is my solo. And sorry, they get an activated token. I'm going to do my solo, and he's going to take a step and just walk over to here, get into cover, so there's stuff in between me and them. And be done, I think. I just want to stay within 1 inch of the bacon. It's an activated token. So now I've done my first activation step, and Mike gets to go over and do his. Starting from the exact same turn, once this is all said and done. He'll be getting a chance to do this too. Before that happens, I get a chance to play another card. I'm going to play Displacement Index during my second Cipher card. Target a friendly squad, move them 3. So these jokes are going to go take bacon number 2. As you do. And walk up 3. Oh, come on. There we go, like that. I'm in range of Killbot and Kill Friends, but I mean, I have the objective now. It's on him to get me off of it. And then I can do my deployments, and I'm going to deploy by dropping in a gate. So I can drop a gate within 5 inches of any warrior model, so non-Warjack model that hasn't already arrived this turn. And before I do that, I would actually deploy new models. Now, I don't have any gates on the table, so I can't do that step, so I skip right to deploying gates. The gates can come in with any amount of arc on them, and I'm going to bring this one in with 2. Within 5 of this guy, so we're going to bring it in right here, and we'll bring it with 2 arc on it. That's right, rock and roll. Now, a gate can be attacked. It has a defense just like anything else. Defense 3, it would roll defense dice. But and it's armor 5, but instead of taking damage, it loses arc. If a gate ever doesn't have arc on it, it's just immediately destroyed, just evaporates. Leaves me with 1 arc in my arc well, and the deployment phase done. And so now I refill my hand with 2 more cards.
You can discard 1 card if you want.
I could, but I like all my cards.
There you go.
So we're going to draw Plexus Densifier, target a friendly squad. They get +2 armor, -1 speed. Ends at the end of the round. And Pyrokinetic Surge, so another Fury that'll jump out of my Leadermans. My turn, so now it's over to Mike, and he gets to pick. First of all, he can't do any removing activation tokens because he doesn't activate anybody yet.
He cannot.
So you're going to go right on to deploying a charge, so you can charge a unit up.
Yeah, so we're going to charge the Warjack with 1.
Sweet, so he gains 1, so he's now charged up.
And we're now on to Ciphers. I also have Arcane Synthesis in my hand, so I'm going to do the exact same thing you did.
Jack your robot right up?
I'm going to jack my robot up. So we're going to put 1 on them, and then we'll drop that, and we'll put 3 on the Jacko.
Give him the Guerrilla Biscuits.
Give him the Guerrilla Biscuits, yep. Alright, so that's my 1 saver card. Activation phase, we're going to start with the Warjack. He's speed 6, and he's big and stompy, so we're going to go 1, and then another 5 here.
With your beautiful Epic Duck Studios measuring gauges, available from...
they're on miniaturemisfits.com.
Sweet. Plug.
Alright, so I don't think I'm within 2, or maybe oh, we are. Perfect.
Sure.
I'm range 2 on both my melee weapons.
Okay.
So I'm probably only going to get 1 attack out of them because it's probably going to smash you flat.
So now you've made your movement action. You can make a combat action. When a Warjack does that, he literally attacks with all of his weapons. So
and the Scourge is gross and has 4 weapons.
It does have 4 weapons because it comes with a hand, right?
Yeah, his giant Wrecking Claw is like just welded on there.
Advice we learned is always start with your melee weapons, because then if you kill everything near you, you can move back to your gun weapons. So you're going to make a stab with the attack against my dude.
Yeah, so we're going to start with the Wrecking Claw.
So you get to make your mat in action dice, which
my
is
mat in action
3.
dice, plus he's charged for 3.
That's right. So you get your mat in action dice, plus you get your power dice equal to the charge on you. So you ran a total of 5 successes, and I'm going to roll a defense roll against this. I get 3 defense dice because I'm defense 3. Now I need to roll 2 6s and a success here, basically, to block this. I almost do. I get 4. So you beat me by 1, which means you did succeed in hitting me, and that's going to add 1 power dice to your damage roll.
Yeah, and now because I'm charged, I get +1 power dice for each
charge that you have, because you have, like, again, the Guerrilla Biscuits.
Yeah.
So you are going to be +4 power dice? Oh, no, sorry.
No,
power goes up. It's
yeah, my POW goes up, yeah. So the POW of it normally is 4, so it's POW 7 right now.
Right, so POW 7 plus 1 red dice for your success.
+1 red die for the success, +3 because he's charged? No.
Nope.
That's only on the
attack
roll. Only attack roll.
Yeah.
And we're rolling 1 more white.
So 7 minus my armor of 3. That's 4 damage he's going to take. He only has 1 hit point, so he just gets exploded. And he's gone.
Rocket Pod and my Nailer.
Yeah, because your 4 swords out of range now. But these are range attacks, which means I'm going to get a bonus die because I'm in cover. I'm within 1 inch of a thing obscuring me.
Except that I am charged and my Revenger makes me ignore cover with melee range attacks.
Sweet. So my bonus goes away from that, but normally I'd be rolling an extra red dice in my defense roll.
And
That's a good brain.
Yeah, so we'll start with the Rocket Pod. And so we're Rat 3.
So 3 white dice plus the 3 red dice that you charge 3 times.
And there's 6, a whole lot.
Well, that's a lot of extra hits. So that's going to be 9 successes to my... I can't even roll higher than 6. I roll 3 though, so 6 extra red dice to whatever the power is. So what's your power?
So power's 4.
Okay.
Yeah, so 4 plus 6.
Sure. And I'm armor 3. Now, you got 4, 6, 8, 9... 12 successes against my armor of 3, but this is an explosive weapon, right?
Yeah. So this is ballistic and explosion, plus it has the blast ability.
So my armor's actually 4. Not that matters because I take 8 points of damage. I'm scissored into 8 pieces. Now the blast ability means you can pick up the 2 other models within 2. There's only 1 here, and make a power roll against him. So you don't get all your successes, but
all
you
the red
do get
dice
your
go away.
Yeah, you do get the white dice. And you get
Still
4, but my armor's 4 because it's a blast, and that means I don't die.
You somehow live through that.
Suck up the blast damage. There's a lot of red on him.
Now we still have the nailer to shoot. I still have some machine gun to go.
Go get him. I mean, warjacks are good.
So 3 and 3 again.
So that's going to be 6 successes against my defensive. You ignore my cover, so no red dice. I get 1, so you hit me 5 times, so 5 bonus red dice to whatever your POW is.
And it's POW 3. It's just tiny little anti-infantry machine gun, but
it just hits really, really well. So while I was ducking, I ducked into the nail gun and took 7 minus 3 is 4 points of damage. And he is also the not alive anymore. What happens is my activation marker and my arc goes back into my arc well, which is super handy. Appears to be his activation, but you still have your solo to go.
yes.
So he gets an activated marker because he's all done.
Yep.
The other guns are in range. And you don't have to do the solo if you don't want to, but you can. Because your solo is hanging out over there, sitting in a tree.
I think what we'll do, though, because we don't really need this yet. Like, I need this at the end of the pulse round. I don't need it just this minute.
Fair.
So we're going to shimmy up our 5 here, kind of hug this wall. And we're going to try... I don't think you're close enough for mine bullets. No, that's range 8. There's no way I'm going to hit you there. Maybe that's actually not what I want to do. Because they're really squishy. The Immortal Weaver does not live
You also
well.
move away from your objective that way, too.
Yeah.
So stay put instead.
The only reason to move up would be to put a gate further upfield. Like, that's the only reason to do it. Or...
I mean, you still got
No. I'm sorry. Because I have 2... There's a reason I was thinking this. So I'm going to move up 6. I'm going to come hug this wall.
Okay.
And that's going to be his activation. He can't shoot anything because you're too far away.
Is an 8-inch range mine.
So now we are going over to Cipher card number 2. And he has a arc relay of 13. So I'm hitting anything within 13 inches, which I'm pretty sure is at least this guy.
You'll see him for sure, yeah.
You're a little too far out there. Yeah.
Okay. So he's activated, so he gets an activated token.
Yep. Okay, so we can fire either the Cryo Lock.
Let's talk against my Weaver from your Weaver.
So
and I
use
use
the
your
focus
focus
stat for
stat,
this.
which only Weavers have, so 4 dice.
Wow, a 1.
So 1 success, and I have 3 plus a red die because I'm in cover. I got 1, so I block it.
Yay, good job, Cipher.
And that card goes in the discard. Now, if it didn't hit, you'd use the power on the card, which
so
is 4.
hang on, sorry. The target still suffers a blast damage equal to
That's
power.
right. So you still hit me because it's a blast weapon. Think of it like a template landing. You just don't get any bonus dice.
So straight up 4, you get hit with a 3.
3, and I am armor 3 plus 1 because it's a blast attack, and I've got that same Weaver.
So nothing happens.
Nothing happens. So you can not deploy any models because there's no gate out, but now at the end of deployment, you can deploy a gate within 5 of a warrior model.
So
You're going to leapfrog it over here, try and threaten my objectives.
Pop that here.
3 arc on it. Sweet.
I will not discard a Cipher, so I'll just draw up.
Okay, so drawing up to your full hand of 5, and that's end of round. So now I'm first player, which means at the start of my next turn, I move this to 2. At the end of 3, the pulse round's going to end. I'm an activated model, which means I can't remove all my activation markers, and we're going to start moving and killing, I think. Do I do any cards? I don't think I do right now. Oh, I could Fury you. I'm going to Pyrokinetic Surge. So target enemy model in range. We know that we're in range of each other. Make an attack roll against this model. If it hits, you suffer fire in addition to damage. So we're going to shoot you with the firebolt. Before I do that, I get to charge a model too, so I am going to charge him. And that means I'll get a red die plus my 17 right now because I'm charged. And
actually, so my range was also... Oh, no, he's not charged.
He's not charged, that's right.
That's an activation token.
So let's see if I hit you. Now, you are in cover. And I get 4 successes. So you're going to get a red die as well because of the cover bonus.
Yep. So I'm defense 3 plus 1. Wow.
So I get 3 bonus. Plus you get a fire marker. You're on fire now, which will happen at the end of the pulse round. You're on fire. You're -1 rat, Matt, and Def, I'm pretty sure. Maybe just be Matt and Rat. It's bad, but you might just be dead in a second anyway, because it's power 3 plus my 3 bonus dice versus your armor of not great. I only get 3 though. Take any damage?
He is arm 3, so no.
Nope, you're good. It's Matt and Rat reduced. Okay, so that was my Fury card getting played. But I've got you on fire right now, which is nice. Then I'm going to start activating. And I'm going to activate my Warjack. He right now has 4-inch range melee weapons, so he's going to walk 6 over to here.
So he's going to wail on my...
And he's going to wail on your gate like it owes him money. Start with his big stabber, his fusion blade. He is Mat 3, but he gets 3 extra dice from being all jacked up. Get it? Warjack jacked up. And your defense is 3. I hit you with 6, and you get to roll 3 white dice to defend. So
you get
4
bonus.
bonus dice, and I'm power 5. Armor 5, though, this thing's pretty tough, but if I do 3 points of damage, I blow it up because I reduce its arc to 0. 4, 5, 6, so I only do 1.
So 1 arc.
Though, because if I can hit it for 1 more, I can keep something good from coming out. So then I'll attack again with my shieldy shield. Range 1, but range 4 because of the bonuses. And let's see if I hit you. Well, once again, 2, 4, 6, 7 successes. You get 3 dice. To your 1, so 6 bonus dice. But it's only power 2 this time because it's just a shield. And we're minus 5. 4, 5, so I do 2 more. And that'll reduce you to 0. It pops. And then I can shoot my cannon at your Weaver. Your cannon has rapid fire, which means if there were guys nearby, I could shoot 1 additional one within 2 of him for strafe, but I don't have that. And then I'm going to get 3 rat dice plus 3 for my arc that I'm currently holding for my charge. And let's see if we hit. Yeah, and your defense 3 plus a die for being a... I succeed 6 times, and you get your 3 plus a red die for being defense 3.
3,
and
so
that's
3.
3 bonuses. 4, what's your armor?
3.
3, so let's see what we got here. Or power 4, rather.
2.
3, 2 damage. I think you've only got 2 hit points, and he gets exploded. The end of the pulse strikes, he was alive and had the fire on him still. I would roll a red die. Sorry, I'd roll an action die. On a blank, it would expire and go away. On a number, he would keep it, and it would take that much damage with ignoring armor. That's pretty dangerous, so is corrosion. Active now. I got nobody else to activate, so I'm going to play a card if I can. Do I want to? No, no, and no. Gonna use this to bring in a squad. So 2 to bring in a squad. He'll come in within 1, and then his friends are gonna come in around him. Be like, what's up, Robot?
Fun little guy.
Oh, what's up, Robot? Welcome to Robot. Oh, I can't be within 1 of the objective, though, because I can't come in and claim. Spires, because I sent in the next squad through the door. I hoaded the door. Over here, however, I'm going to then bring on a new gate. Like, yeah. And we'll charge it with 2 arc. In the next wave. Alright, but I am done for now. 3 arc on that one, why not? It's my full complement of cards, and it's your second turn of the first pulse. Ready phase? Yep.
Nope.
They're activated, or not activated.
These haven't activated yet, so nothing happens.
So then charge, who wants to get a target?
He's already fully charged, they're already fully charged, so nothing else happens.
Okay.
So Cipher card, target-friendly Warjack, remove the activation token.
Sweet. Oh, he's mad, he's back.
I'm just gonna... I just can't reach that right now.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, it's going to go back on him.
Let's go right back on anyway, so that's fine.
Jack again? Yeah, makes sense. Just start hitting.
Yeah, so we're gonna use the Force Rod, which you haven't had a chance to use before. So this is still just straight up mat plus my 3.
But also slams me. Now if I ever move off the table for any reason, I'm dead. So if you slam me and I don't die,
so we'll start with this dude here.
I'm just gonna be if you hit me basically, I die because I'll just go off the edge of the table.
Yeah. Alright.
So you get a grand total of 6, and I have to roll perfect dice.
You did.
I do not. So you get plus 5 successes. And I'm armor 3.
It's only POW 3, but 3 plus 5 is
yes, 5 2+ dice are probably going to be pretty good. Beat a 3. You did. Does not even recognize his body. Right. Other hand. Other killing.
Other hand. So Wrecking Claw goes next. Yes, Wrecking Claw. We're gonna wreck the next guy.
3 mat plus 3 power dice for being charged 3 times. That's
6 again.
6 again. Do I perfect dice? Can show me potato salad.
3.
I do not. So 3 successes.
And it's POW 4.
Beat a 3. You do yet again. This guy also regrets getting out of the gate. And then the last one could get shot with many guns.
Yeah, so we'll start with the nailer. So we're looking at Rat 3. So basically, oh, he was Mat 4. I was supposed to be rolling 1 more die than that.
Sweet.
Not that it matters.
Yeah, not that it would in any way change this.
Okay.
So
so
still
that's
roll
a
1 more dice.
Oh, no, that's for the range attack. This is the melee that was higher that I missed.
Oh, melee was higher.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So 4 successes.
Yeah.
I could dodge this. And I do. 5.
Okay, fine. I'll use the blast weapon next then.
Which will auto hit me at least.
It will auto hit regardless. Yeah.
It more than auto hits. It's gonna get 7 to my 3, so 4 extra successes.
And that's on POW 4.
You gotta beat a 4 though, because it's blast damage, and I have extra blast armor.
3 or 4 extra successes.
It was 4 extra successes. Yeah. Whatever your power is. You don't do it. Oh no, you got it.
5.
That's super strike 5. That'll kill me, and he's dead. Your attack action, you can still walk up on the objective.
Yeah. So we're now going to stand up here, hug it.
Be next to Murder Town.
Be next to Murder Town. And there we go.
And normally I don't think Warjacks can hold objectives, but in this skirmish missions, anybody can hold anything.
Yeah, I think
so you don't have a solo. Yeah, there's no solo to activate, so he's done. And then you can play another card if you want. Yep, play another Cipher.
I'm gonna throw down. No, we're gonna hold on. I'm not gonna play another Cipher right now because none of them are really helpful.
Okay, deployments. You gotta pop a gate out within 5. Now you can always place it within 5 of your board edge, but you can also place it within 5 of a model. So like if you wanted to put it over here, then you could. I mean, you can't show up on it, but you could come on this side at some point.
Yep. Yeah, so you can drop one back in here just so I have some variety in board location.
Sure. And then you can charge it with as much arc as you want.
Yep. So we'll drop. We have 3 arc left, so we'll just drop it all on the gate. That's it. I can discard one Cipher card, but I won't bother, so let's drop 2 more.
All right, so drawing 2 more.
Oh, sorry, one.
One more?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot that one was over there.
See, right. Well, I don't have a lot I can do here. Am I within 10 is going to be the question. I'm within 8. That's not 2 inches, but I could shoot a gun over there. I can't contest the objective, though. It would significantly ruin the day of that squad back there, or I could try and pop this gate, which might be good, too. I think what we end up doing is... Well, I can't charge him because all my arc is out. I can, however, start doing the moving, followed by the killing. And I think that's what we're going to do. You're activated, but they still have to go, which means I could potentially go twice. So all my activation markers come off. I get my first chance to Hadouken, but I can't really Hadouken anybody unless he's within 17. Within 17. So then we're going to go to activation phase. And I can activate both these guys if I want, which I think is what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk 6 over to here. Like that. And then I'm going to shoot my gun at you, because I'm not within 4. Do it! Let's shoot a gun. So we are going to fire our super murder gun at him. The Harbinger cannon is range 12, so I know I'm in range. And I have Hunter Killer rounds. I can ignore line of sight and cover if I spike, which I won't do right now. So I'm going to shoot. I have a rat of 3, plus 3 bonus dice for being all juiced up. You're in cover though, so you're going to get plus 1 bonus dice to your cover roll. I get a 5 total for successes. And then you get to roll your 3 defense plus 1. I hit you twice bonus. Armor 4 versus your armor 4. So if I can roll 7 successes here, I manage to kill you.
Yep.
Let's see what we got. 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 1 health left. Strafe would have given me 2 extra shots, but there's nobody within 2. Then he's done. So he gets an activated marker. Then I think I just sit here because I can't really do anything else. I'll move actually just to be within 1 inch on this side in case I need to be able to see somebody. And an activated token because I actually don't want to bring anyone in this turn. I could bring in all my troops right now, but if I do that, then they'll have to go next. I'll have an activated troops. I actually just want to go.
You want to pop those 2 activations?
Pop those 2 activations and just go first again before he gets to go. Drop in an extra gate, which I think I'm gonna do. I actually can't because I don't have the charge to do it. So we're done. So that's my round. But sorry, before I'm done, my deployment stuff, I'm gonna play Annihilation Vector. No, can't do that. Nothing I want to do. I'm done. So that's my round 3. So it's bottom of 3 turn for the first pulse round. You get to activate your squaddies.
Yep. Okay. So ready phase we skip. Charge phase we skip because everyone's charged. 1 Cipher card.
Is there anything you want to do?
Is there anything I want to do? This one targets friendly solo. These are Fury cards I can't use. These ones target friendly Warjacks. So there's nothing I want to do with my Fury or my Cipher deck right now. So activation, we're just going to be activating the Reavers. And they're just going to start beelining it for a button, because why wouldn't they?
Yep, make a move.
So we're going to go take this guy. We're going to go 5 inches with him. And then everyone else within 2 of him. So we'll get 1 2 inches up. Mm-hmm. And then... Oh my way. There we go. And the other one just kind of...
In between.
Somewhere.
2 inches from the front.
They
could shoot my gate.
They might as well. Why not, right?
If you get lucky and spike dice,
it's range 10. Let's make sure they're all in there.
The front 2 are for sure. I don't think the back one is.
Just front 2. That's fine. We'll take 2 shots. All right. They are mat 3, and they are charged. So the nailer. There we go. So 4.
4 successes. It has 3 defense and 5 armor. It gets 2, so you get 2 bonus dice.
All right. And we are POW 3.
-5. You get nothing? try again with the next guy.
Yep. So 3 + 1 again. 6
to 5.
Wow.
1 though, and then you got to beat a 5.
Yeah. No. Did not.
Impressed by your bullets.
So we'll just go 3.
That's right. Yeah. Somebody on the other side goes, "Ow." So that's your activations. You can do another cipher card potentially.
I can do another cipher card, but there's really no.
So now it's deployment. You could use the 3 arc on this gate to bring some guys back in.
We absolutely will do that because we need somebody.
And they're 1 point each, I'm pretty sure, but they won't be able to pop onto this objective at the end of the round.
No, so we gotta stay an inch away from the objective,
which is no big deal. And within an inch of the gate.
And within an inch of the gate. So we're gonna put 1 here, and he's gonna kind of lag back. He's a support character.
He wants to fix things.
And that is 2
He'll need to be an inch away
off
from
of
this.
it. Yeah. Let me
In
just
the box, yeah. Sweet. It remains because you do have an arc on it, and then you're able to place another gate next to the Friends of the Forest over here if you want.
Yeah, and we might as well.
Because
so
you have
anywhere
the arc
within
to
5, so we're going to try and huck one up the board as far as we can.
Be able to threaten mine.
Back on it.
Sweet. All right, so then you can discard and draw if you want.
I will discard. 1 sec.
Discard, so,
so nothing to draw.
That's the end of the pulse round now, and that means we score. So I'm going to control 1, and you're going to control 1. So we're each going to get a point at the end of this pulse round. It goes to pulse round 2. And at the start of my turn, we go to here. So we go removing activation markers, so both these come off because all my units have been activated. Then charge, all of my arc is currently out, so I can't do that. Card, I'm going to play the, what is it? The blast one. Velocity projector? No. Instability equation. I'll target this guy back here if I can see him. Yes, we're not doing that then. Because I can't see anybody. I'm literally just in the perfect blind spot where I moved him. So we'll come back to that. Which means we'll just do him first. So we're going to activation phase now. I'm gonna make you pay. I'm gonna walk over here.
Okay.
Get within an inch. And then we're going to hit you with the Force Majama, or the Fusion Sword. Mat 3 plus his 3 power dice. And he succeeds 6 times. I think your defense is 3.
We are defense 3.
So 6 versus whatever you roll.
And being charged does not matter for defense.
It's also melee, yeah, so it doesn't get losses. So 3 successes, and I'm power 5. Fusion Sword. I just got to do 1 damage here, beating your armor of 4. I do by a significant amount, so I do 7 successes.
Has 1 box left.
Yeah, so he just gets murderized, but you get to suck all that arc back into your well.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's done because he's nothing else in range. Solo, I just want to be able to see your Weaver. No, I want to be able to see your squad. Let me go over here into cover. And then I'll be able to see this guy. I'm going to play that sweet, sweet instability equation. And we're going to attack this guy back here because we splash onto him as well. So focus of 4 plus I'm jacked. So let's see if we can hit him. His defense is I think 3.
Yep.
I got 2 hits. You
love it.
Dancing out of the way. This is blast. You still get hit by just the basic power of the attack. Now what's his armor?
His arm is 3.
So power 4. Take nothing. Reinforcement time. So I got 3 arc on this. We're gonna drop in this squad for 2. And they're going to show up an inch away, and then within 2. No friends. And our last arc to bring in the captain, the commander. He's here. The boss has arrived, everybody. Everybody, you're fine now. Kinds activated. And then I get to replenish my hands with this sweet, sweet reiteration complex. Target a squad. They can make an additional range attack. My first turn of the second pulse. So it's on to you. You've got unactivated solos over here.
I do. So we're obviously going to go solo because everyone else is activated. Yep. So we're going to start with charging. We're going to charge the Weaver for 1. I can play a Cipher card at this point.
Oh, my gate melt.
And your gate melts.
Yes. And he's going to make a new gate and drop it here with 3, because why not?
Okay.
Keep bringing in the gates, because I do that afterwards.
All right, we'll do Cryo Lock.
Okay.
This is a make a Fury attack roll against the target model. If it hits, it does no damage, but you gain an activation token. So I'm going to just fire it into your Paladins.
Try and activate them, yep.
Yep. So that is going to be a focus attack.
Target the ones that are cover, I imagine?
Yes. Yes, we will target the guy out of cover.
3, and then he is defense 3. 5.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Fine.
Paladins don't care. We're too well trained.
Fine. All right. Wow. Okay, so the psychic hood is, I believe, a blast or a spray. Let me just
The mind bolt, yeah, the mind bolt one. Oh, it's a spray. So you'd go straight line out and you'd hit
I
everything.
can probably hit 1, 2, and 3. It looks like.
If you're with an 8, yeah. It's 8.
It's 8 inches.
You'll hit the first 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I could move and then hit you.
Sure. Yeah, if you want to use your move action
If I
first.
move
I mean,
here-
you want to get on the button anyway because neither of you are on the button right now.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna activate him.
True.
So we're going to So we're gonna do that. We're gonna move him up to about here.
So you can hit all 3 maybe.
Hit all 3. Yes, we're gonna try and.
I think you could definitely hit these 3. I don't think you're gonna get the last
No,
one.
we're not gonna get all
Definitely
4
those 3.
just because the way they're zigzag.
Zigzagging, yeah.
We're going to so squad, squatty, and boss man.
And the commander.
And so is it separate attack against each one?
Attack roll against everybody.
And this is rat +1 because I am focused or charged. Okay,
2 against sprays, so he's just going to get to roll his 3 defense dice and get hit once, so you get 1 power die. Yep.
Even with that terrible roll.
And is it spray and blast or just spray?
It is spray and force.
Sweet,
So you
okay.
get thrown backwards.
Nice.
So 3.
I'm fine. Just a damage type, he's okay. So the next one, again ignoring cover.
So that's going to be this guy back here.
Yeah, that's right, sorry, him, yeah.
So 3 and 1.
4, 3,
Yep.
2, so you hit me by 1.
Okay. And it is how 4 plus the 1. So 3.
Nothing again, number 3.
Listen here. Okay, so
Anything
it's your boss dude.
El Capitan.
Numbers
3.
3.
Alright, I got 3 defense.
Okay.
Whoa, perfect die, Yahtzee. They apparently showed up and they're not messing around at all.
Okay, so before his activation is done, slip displacer, once per activation, he can spike to move 3 inches. He's just going to spike and
Jump back. Oh, jump out of cover. Nice. Good plan.
be like,
Please
hey, well that sucked.
later, nerds.
Later, nerds, exactly. So we've got so activation token on him, and now the grafter. The grafter is just going to move over here, and that'll start providing his little 5-inch bubble. Actually, he's not charged. That was the gate that's charged.
Yep.
So he is not charging create a 5-inch bubble because that's a charge effect. Yeah, so nothing else happens. That's he's going to move. He has a bone saw, which is a melee attack, so he's just going to kind of hang out and cover here.
Actual cover.
Must be an actual cover here. So yes.
Okay. And then it's your deployment phase.
It
so
is.
you've got 1 arc on this gate and 2 on that one.
gate. 2 arc. Hey.
Hey, surprise!
Surprise!
I mean, you are showing up in Murder Town next to my squad, though. So with an inch. So you're on top of it. Be good. So you're right there?
Yep, we'll start there. Just want to give you something to look at.
I mean, sweet. Well, that's end round, so it's on to my second.
I
Sorry?
do have another saber card I can throw.
Oh, you do have the second card, yeah. So that would be before deployment, though.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, yes, I got this two out of face. That's okay. 1 second here.
It just means he's not there yet.
Yeah, I mean,
it's line of sight, so no furies, so you're fine. So now it's my second turn of the second pulse, and I've got 2 unactivated unit in the solo. And let's just get it on with the boss. He's going to. Well, I get to charge somebody. I got no charge to hand out, though. I don't think. Nope. So yeah, we're just gonna fight the unit. Actually, I think that's what they want to do this round. So I can play a card. I'm gonna play Reiteration Complex, Geometric, target a friendly squad. During the squad's activation, each model can make an additional range attack. Shooting twice with their murder guns. And we're just going to start plugging this guy. 3, so first guy shooting twice. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to shoot into there. No. We're going to shoot into here first. Nothing.
Cool.
Oh, you have stealth anyway, so I can't shoot you.
You're within 8, I think you can.
Oh, that's right, yeah. So then second shot into here. 3 successes against your defensive 3.
Yep.
1.
1, so you go 2.
2 bonus dice. 4, so 1 extra dice against your armor of 4.
Yep. And we laugh. No, we take 1.
Let's take 1. There's no block line of sight. This isn't War Machine where like my volume would block, so he'd be bigger anyway, but we're going to shoot over here. Dice again into him. 2. Defense 3. 2. Misses. Try again with a second shot. 5.
Roll perfect. No.
2. So it's 3 successes. So 3 red dice on top of my 4 power. That's dead. That's 6. Minus
That's
4 is 2. 2 shots from this last guy. We're going to go into the first front baddie. 3 dice. 3 successes.
And still defense 3.
3, you're fine. Second shot. 1 success. Don't do it. No, you're fine. You laugh. It's a move. So we're gonna go stand on the button and keep you from scoring it. Because of course we are. Move the first guy actually, and then
everyone else goes within 2.
yeah, these guys come within 2, and then that way we can blast you with fun buttons. Then we're gonna go with El Capitan. He's gonna move his 6 and go around here. Do I get within an inch? No, not quite. We'll go over here.
Okay.
And we'll walk up and give you the stabs. 4. So he gets 4 dice and succeeds 3 times into your def of 3. So defense 3. 3, so 1 hit. Its fusion sword is power 4 though. Matt, just 1. You lived. Point blank you with the pulse cannon. And it's blast. So it's POW 10. Sorry, range 10 and wrap 4. Well done. Your squad members are better than you are. And so they are both activated. And then I get to play another Cipher card. I'm going to play Plexus Densifier. Target this friendly squad. They gain +2 armor but suffer -1 speed, and doesn't end until the end of the pulse round. Until we score, basically. They're going to be armor 5. My model's activated. I'm going to draw 2 and get Encrypted Command. Friendly solo gets unactivated. And Ascension Catalyst. Target friendly Warjack. They get +2 speed and flight. Over to you.
Alright, so we do ready phase. Everyone has a marker now, so everyone loses a marker now.
Yep.
Finally.
Kill that Warjack.
Probably.
Everybody gets to go. Now you could charge that gate, or you could wait a turn and have a gate come in that's fully charged to bring the Warjack back.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of purpose in charging the gate when I could charge someone else instead. Like I'm going to charge my Grafter to give everyone magical healing magic.
Sweet. Try and do a solo.
Yeah, so we're going to start with the Weaver. We're going to do Mr. Mind Bullets through 2 of these guys.
Sweet. And ignores card.
But we're not quite there yet because we still have the Cipher card to go. I don't think any of them matter. Oh, no Collider might matter. Make an attack roll against a target model. If this attack hits, in addition to the damage roll, clear 1 arc. We'll fire it on Mr. Friendly over here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Alright, so that's going to be a focus 4.
That's
so 6.
6 to my 3 dice. 3, so 3 successes.
And POW 3.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so that's a 4, 8. My armor of 3.
Take 5 damage.
Pretty dead, yeah. It's not blast, is it?
It is not blast.
Yeah, I'm just dead. Comes in.
Yeah, so Weaver is now going to use his Psychokinetic Hood. So it's blast attacks or spray attacks. We're going to hit 2 of these guys here.
Sweet, so hit my first guy
it's
in the back.
Range 8. Oh, no, I'm still going to hit that guy. No problem.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
Alright, so the guy closest, it's going to be Rat 3. He's not charged. So 3.
Defense 3. 3.
You got it.
Okay.
And other guy, 2.
1. You hit him by
so
1.
It's POW 4 plus 1. Wow.
I'm okay. Armor 5.
Cool. Good.
It was made up that was not happening.
Well, the other guy's here.
He gets an activated marker, and then you go to your squad.
Yeah. So
Or do you want to do
squaddy.
your guy back here?
I'm definitely going to do the squad here. We're going to. They're going to charge in and do some murders.
Do it.
So, yeah, I want to try and get them all in melee here. It's range 1. Yeah, so I can just move one guy again. The other 2 can just pop in around him, right? That's okay. Just
This guy in, and then everybody else just gets a dancing partner. That's the nice thing is you don't have to measure because as long as that guy can make it, and
everyone else can kind of
he's well
do their
within
own
5.
thing.
Yeah, everybody else just goes and stands next to him.
Yeah, everyone has a dancing partner. They use their fusion saws instead of their
Pistols.
It's a little bit better. It's
Oh, I forgot. It's funny because it's a good thing I didn't do anything with my Paladin Commander. He only gets to attack with one of his weapons.
Okay.
I did that wrong. I forgot he's not a Warjack.
Right.
It's these guys when they're charged get to attack with everything.
Yeah, but he doesn't do that.
He does not. I don't think he has. Oh no, he does. All right. Be able to do that.
I'll start the first one here. Going to try and fusion saw you in the spine. We are charged, so +1. And yeah, mat of 3. 3.
That's 3 successes. Def of 3. Nope. So +3 red dice.
And POW 5.
Oh my god. Beat a 5. You do. You killed him. Sweet.
Splat.
Which one was this?
That was the first one.
This one?
Yeah.
You got him.
Next
friend?
one?
Yep. Apparently you guys brought the right equipment to do it my super armor. 4 to my 3, so 1 success.
One.
Yep.
We'll take it.
Your melee weapon's as good as my Warjacks. Oh my god, you killed this one too. Perfect dice.
Yeah, they are.
So next one.
All right, so same thing, 3 and 1.
You just gotta live, buddy. You scored the zone. Whoa! Give me one. Yes.
Okay.
Lives next.
That's all. Oh no, that was all 3 of them. That was all 3 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's then your next cipher card if you want.
Yeah. Next cipher card. Do I want to do that? Target friendly solo, remove the activation token from the solo. That'll let me use the Weaver again next turn. Yeah, because his Mind Bolts are still better than the Grafter's.
That's
little,
fair.
So yeah, we'll use that.
Okay.
I'm not going to bother discarding any, so I'll drop. Well, I still got to put my other gate down.
Yep. And you could charge.
I have no gate. No, I do have a gate, but I can't bring anyone through it.
Yeah, you need to bring the new one on and give it at least 2 to bring in your Warjack if you want.
Okay, so we're going to pop the new gate in. What does I want to get that way? I guess I'm bringing it within the board edge.
You could bring it next to him too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, or the board edge. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it here. Just I kind of want to get back up here to threaten this one.
That's fair. Yeah, because I'm gonna score that one forever otherwise. If you're gonna perform that one.
Yep.
Okay. So then it's end around, and we go to 3. So 3rd on the second pulse. My last activation is the second pulse. So everyone's activated. So I pull off my activation markers. And then we are going to... Who wants to activate? So we don't play any cards. No. There's options here, but none of them are great. I think what we're going to do... Yeah, we are actually going to attack the gate, I'm pretty sure. We're going to walk 6 to the other side of this. And stay within 1. I don't think I'm within 4. Am I within 4? I'm not. So I can't melee you, but I could shoot you with my paw. Some sweet, sweet kinetic murder. And that's going to be my gun, which is Rat 3 against Dex 3. Oops, wrong die. 1. Do you dodge it, Gate?
Def 3. Yeah.
I'm going to go with... Nobody? No, we're going to go with him. He'll activate. He's just going to stay where he is. He's going to move slightly back to here, just being cover. And I'm going to do Velocity Projector, and then I'm going to attack this guy, because if I do, I slam him back into the rest of them. It's 4 focus, and he's juiced, so an extra die. I get 2 successes against him.
Okay. Defense 3.
A range of 17. No, you're good. Wasted. And then... Reinforcements. We're bringing in the boss man. He's just going to pop in over here. We're done. Over to you.
Okay.
You're 3. We score after this. So get me off this, or you're going to score none this round. I'm going to score 4. Because it's equal to the round number. We both need to draw our hands back up. I had a Null Collider.
Your target friendly unit model target model can immediately make 1 melee or range attack.
Sweet. So you could like target this guy.
So I'm going to have this guy here just try and buzzsaw you again.
Before you even
it's only one model, it's not the whole squad.
It's fine. So probably enough with your super
But they are charged, so...
2? Oh, come on, buddy.
You might dodge this.
Duck, dodge, dive, and dodge.
You do.
4.
Wow.
4 Ds. After hasn't activated yet, and this turn you could bring your Jack back in.
Yeah, so we're going to do first, we're going to start with the Grafter, because we only have 2 solos to activate, so I might as well activate them both, and then cycle next turn. So we're going to activate him, he's going to try and just rip you apart.
But you won't cycle next turn if you bring the Jack on, remember? Because he'll be unactivated.
Correct.
But you do need to kill this guy no matter what, because otherwise you're not scoring this turn at all.
Yep. Yeah, so step up first, we're going to just take the Grafter. He's a mat of 3. He is charged. A rat of 3. There we go.
3? 4?
4.
And 3 defense.
Nope.
2. So it's 2 successes. So you get 5 plus 2 red. Grafter.
Yeah.
You hit me with 4, and I got 2 successes, which means you hit me with 2 reds. Dice and 2 red dice.
Yep.
4. I'm armor 5. I'm alive. Densifier until the end of the pulse round.
Well, that's a thing. So I guess I gotta try and mind bullet you now anyway. That's
mind bullet him. Mind bullets. Okay.
Well, because if I move him out, he's just a big target now.
That's fair.
This is a little better.
I'll hit you with a Null Collider otherwise.
Range 8. We're within. Okay, so
And you ignore my defense because
3,
you're charged.
he's not charged.
Oh, he's not charged. So I do get defense. Sweet.
Yeah.
And your focus is. Oh no, this is just your rat.
This is just straight up rat. Yeah. So looking at 3. Got 2.
2.
You got it.
4 reinforcements.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, it's another card if you want to play another Cipher.
I mean, I could move him, but why would I bother? I can play another Cipher.
Oh, you could for next turn. Do you want him to be closer to over here just to like try and threaten
I
his
guess,
button?
yeah. Because Mind Bolts aren't doing much over here, so he could just... These are small, so he can just hop over them like they're not there. So he's gonna again just hug for cover.
And then now you can play a card if you want.
You don't have any cards to play that matter right now.
You want to spend the points to bring in your Jack, the Scourge.
If I do, then I'm only activating the Jack next turn.
True, but you could kill this guy and take me off the zone.
And within 1, so we're popping up here.
And the gate's still active because you still
the gate's still active because there's 1 on it. Yeah.
1 on it, sweet.
And yeah, discard 1 saber card. I will discard 1 for now. Drop my last 2.
Sweet. So it's start a turn, and we scored, so I'm going to score 4 and go to 5, because I get 2 for this one and 2 for this one. I'm within 1 of this objective, so you're not going to score this round. So it goes to 5 to 1, and we're on the 3rd round at top of. Alright, so I have 1 charge I could apply, but no one to give. I guess I could give it over here, because why not? So we'll charge this guy up.
Yep.
Get him all jacked. You can fight with both his weapons right now.
That expires.
This is expired, that's right. Yeah, he's no longer armor 5. Before we do that, we're going to play a card. We're going to play Null Collider. So we're going to do it, it's range 17 because I'm charged. We're going to attack him.
Okay.
And we are focus 4 plus we're charged against his def of 3. So I get 4 successes to your def of 3. 3, so I hit you by 1. So I get 1 red dice.
You're attacking them? They're charged?
Yeah, oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry, they're charged. I can't even hit you, can I?
Yeah,
okay, so
stealth.
never mind. I didn't even do that. But they're super.
Yeah, I
stealth.
forgot about there's magic stealth too. So there you go.
And I'm not within 17. I don't think of the other guy. So we'll start with. Well, I don't think I have any cards to play. Nope. 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 And nope. We do Annihilation Vector. Yeah, we're going to do Annihilation Vector. Target a friendly Warjack. The friendly can immediately make a melee attack against an enemy model within 1. Oh, it has to be within 1. Never mind, I can't do it. Its power is equal to my strength. Oh, strength stat actually mattered for that card. Sweet. That's the card you're looking for. Annihilation Vector for your guy, where his strength goes up super high. Then I don't have any cards to play, I don't think. So we're just going to go with my solo, and he's going to make a move and go 6 and start threatening this side. Shoot his gun. Oh, you know, before I do that, I could shoot my gun first. I think my gun is 10 inch range. See, Jack. So we're just going to go with him first then.
Okay.
And he's going to start with his bayonet and stab this dude right here.
Okay.
He is mat 3 and he's juiced. 1 hit. Defense 3.
Got it.
Yep. Then he's going to do his machine gun in the same guy.
Not blat.
There's
the
2. And I'm able to do this because I'm currently charged.
And blat blat blat. 1, so 1 by 1.
So damage 4 plus 1. That's the armor 2. I do. And I gun him down like a dog. So the guy in melee with me is gunned down. Can't move, but I just like where I am, so I'm just going to stand there. And I go with this guy. I don't think I'm within 10. So it doesn't really matter. I'm not. But because I want to get over here where the Warjack is, just in case Gondor falls. We're going to go over here. Everybody done. And all my units are activated now. Let's play a card. Can't really do it. So we're going to discard... Annihilation Vector. Oh, no, I like all these cards. Never mind, we're keeping them all. Encrypted Command. And we'll draw a new one, just to see if we get something cooler. We got Aggression Theorem. It can immediately make a ranged or melee attack with any unit. So, over to you.
All right, activated.
Jack gets to go. Now,
but we're not quite there yet, because I want to do some charging first. Obviously, we're going to charge him in the charge phase.
Sense.
We're going to charge him for 3.
Why is that?
Just crank him all the way up.
You can only do 1 during the charge phase?
When do we ever...
It's only when you place gates. You can do lots, and we had a card to charge up to the max.
That's what it was, yes, it was the card, yes. Sorry. I'm like, how did I ever get 3 arc on a guy? Because they never live 3 turns.
That's right.
Play Ascension Catalyst, so he gains +2 speed and flight, so he's now speed 8. And
just walk around
jumps over crap.
Yep.
Yeah, so 8, so we're going to go, there's 5.
Just hop
so he's going to hop, like, just right...
Huh? Where you go? That's right. And so we're both on the objective now, and he's in melee. Do you want to be in contact with me? Probably?
I probably do, because...
Oh, sorry, I don't move, you move.
Yeah. Well,
there isn't a facing in this game, so I turned around to look cool. This is an old war machine where facing matters. Now remember, I do have a spike ability on this guy, where I can spend 1 of my arc to activate my repulsor shield after you hit me.
Which is why we're doing melee first instead of second.
That's right. So you're going to get 1, use your best melee weapon, because the other one's not going to get to hit me.
Absolutely. +1 because I'm charged.
1 because you're charged, that's right. And you get...
6.
Whew, 6. Nicely done. Defense 3. 2. So 4 successes.
And it's POW 4, so 4/4.
4 reds and 4 whites. Well, that's a lot. 3, 6. I'm just dead. Oh no, I'm armor 4 because of my shield. So I take 2 and I'm still alive. So I'll spike to knock you back. 2 damage. I spend that arc off me and you get knocked back 3.
Okay.
And it would cause collateral damage if you hit something, but you did. Finish me off with your guns.
Yeah, so we're going to start with the Nailer, Rat 3, +1 because I'm still charged. And that's a 1.
Sweet. Defense 3. No! 1 success.
POW 3 +1, so same dice. And
-4.
That's
okay.
armor, right? We'll do the rocket pod. So
Try the rocket pod.
and for 3.
3. See what my dodge is. Defense. 3. I'm okay. Explosives. I do take the power and damage.
Power 4, no boost, and that's 7.
Oh my god, I'm dead. Perfect dice me. Boom. So he's gone. And then this goes to the whatchamacallit, to the well. So I've got 3 in the well. It's all done.
He is all done, so we can play another Cipher card. I don't know if any of them matter right now.
Fury off the Weaver, try and hit mine.
Might as well. Target enemy model. So we can do the velocity projector. Basically, it hits you and then slams you back 3 inches.
Sweet. Focus.
4.
4. Do I get cover against you? I do, right?
I
Because you're not
believe
charged.
so.
Yeah, you're not charged. I got 3, so you hit me by 1.
Okay. So this is POW 4 plus 1 bonus. If attack hits the model, slam 3 inches directly away. Oh, hang on. You also does this.
So it does
So
4. I'm armor 3. Is it blast?
It is not.
So I take
It's
1 damage.
force.
-3.
And yeah, that's it.
And I hit this and stop.
Okay.
I forgot to make his shield damage roll for my shield. It's only 2 dice. No, nothing. It's because the collateral damage only happens to the other models that hit. You always take when you get slammed the power of the attacking weapon slam. So that's that done.
That is that done. So now deployment phase.
You've got 1 arc on that gate.
You got
and
1 arc,
2
1
on that
arc,
gate.
and I've got nothing to deploy actually. So never mind. I've got one.
That's right.
One dead guy,
okay,
so I can't deploy anything.
Sweet.
I can't really deploy another gate unless I siphon some off, which I didn't do.
Yep.
You
could recall a unit too if you want.
You can recall a unit, yes. I mean, I could pull back my warriors, but they're already charged, so there's really not much point. Like, they're good where they are.
Cool. You want to cycle your deck now because you're out of cards, and you'll refill to 5.
So we're gonna
second turn of the 3rd round. So I've got 2 models. So everybody's activated. So I pull my activation counters at the start of the round. Then I can charge someone, and I'm going to charge up my commander. He's looking like he wants to party with your warjack. So we're going to go unit solo. We're going to do this guy over here, and then a solo. With him, he'll make a melee attack with his bayonet against your friend there.
Okay.
Hello, friendo. And not hit you. Sweet. And then he's going to shoot his gun into this guy. And he gets 4 dice as well. His assault rifle gets 4 successes against your defensive 3.
Wow, so 3 get through?
3 get through, so that's 3 red dice and 4 white dice against your armor 2.
That's a lot.
Yep, you're not stopping bullets with your faith. Then we're going to just go Hadouken. We're going to walk over here. And then he's charged. He gets to attack with both his weapons right now. His stabber, he's mat 4, plus he's charged for 1 against def 3 on the Scourge. Only got 3. Defense 3. 1, so 2 successes. It's power 4, plus 2 red dice against armor 4. So I gotta roll 7 successes to kill you. Stab him right in the robot.
That's a lot less than 7.
0. Shoot the blaster gun, which is a blast weapon, but doesn't really matter in this case. And I'm charged. I get 1. Do you dodge?
Yes.
You do. Those units are now activated. I'm going to hit you back with a sweet.
They're already activated.
No, I've got a...
Oh, you put that on my
Cipher?
warjack.
Oh, sorry, I meant to put it on me. I'll hit you with a Null Collider, target enemy model in range, and make an attack roll. So I'm charged, which means I've got 4 plus the red die against him. That's 4, and you are in cover, so you do get the red die bonus.
Yeah, and we're defense 3, because everybody's defense 3 pretty much. 3, so 1 gets through.
1 gets through, and then the power is 3 plus a red die. The damage roll, you lose an arc, but you don't have any arc. 3? I think you're okay. Often, so that's done. Now we get to do some deployment. We're going to bring on Big Boy. He's happy being over here. Explodes, and then we bring in another gate, and we're going to put it right there. And we'll put 3 on it. Our second to last card, and get Impulse, target a friendly room. Oh, I can unactivate somebody. So it's my second, so it's your second of the 3rd pulse round. It's activated, yep, so you're going to remove and get to activate whoever you want.
Everyone comes back.
Oh, you buddy, you almost did it, but then you didn't do it, and then now you're dead.
So here.
Charging over there.
Charge him for 1. We're going to play a Cipher card, we're going to play Instability Equation, we're going to fire it at...
No, how dare you? Okay.
Focus 4.
Okay, against him.
So 4.
4, so I've got 3 defense plus my cover. 2, so 2 successes.
And it's Fury 4, or POW 4 rather, so 5.
5, and this is into him?
Yep.
Is it Blast?
It is not.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah, sorry. Causes blast damage.
Okay, so he takes 1 damage, but that's still enough to kill him, and he's gone. Activating.
The two things we're going to activate here, we're going to start with the Weaver. Gates don't block movement, right? Like, I just hop over.
Models do block movement, so this is a model.
Is it considered a model?
It is, yes.
Okay.
It doesn't block line of sight, but it does block movement, so you'd have to walk around it.
But I could actually just hop this thing because it's a small obstacle.
Yeah, as long as it's 3 base, yeah. Speed 6.
So we're just going to go the other side here. We're going to come here and pole vault this little... Not quite in contact with that thing. We're getting closer.
Beep, beep, beep.
And he's going to fire a mind bullet. Do I want to hit the jack, or do I want to try and just take out the gate?
If you break the gate, I can't get reinforcements over here, and you pretty much got that.
Yeah,
the gate. Sweet.
We're at 3, plus we're charged.
2.
Defense 3. You got it. Okay, fine. Mind bullet does nothing. Fine then, Weaver.
The gate is unimpressed by your mind bullets. And you can do your Warjack if you want to squish him and go take this objective.
Yeah, so let's
or you can try
yeah,
and
we're
kill
gonna
this
do
guy
that.
over here. I mean, I have to activate him before I do anything else.
Yeah, so we're gonna do
you have another
Warjack.
round to kill him, basically.
Yeah, we're gonna do Warjack first. We want to get him off here.
Okay.
So we'll start with the Wrecking Claw. Mat 4, we are charged for 1. So
sure 5. Do. 5. 3. So 2 successes. Successes.
Oh. 5.
That's enough to kill him.
Okay, flat.
And then you can take a walk if you want.
Yeah, well, we're gonna fire some bullets first over at your other Warjack.
That's fair.
Or
What's your range?
Warjack.
12, but not 10. Yeah.
I don't think I'm extra. Yeah, he's not extra range when he's charged, right? No, he just ignores cover.
That's right.
Okay. And right, he's also +1 POW because he's boosted, but you're already dead, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you pasted me.
I paced you a little bit better than I already did.
That's right.
Okay, so we are range attack 3 +1 for the charge. 3.
3. So defense of 3 for the Warjack. 2. So
Okay,
hit me by 1.
Through, and it is the rocket pod, so it's POW 4, so 4-1. And 5. 6.
5. 6.
Yeah, 6.
So -4 is 2. So I got 1 left. Flex Cortex goes off, and I'm gonna just.
Oh, I'm gonna just obviously I'm gonna move, so I'm just gonna.
Oh no! Before you okay, but after you're attacked, I step in, and now that does mean you could shoot your other gun.
Right, 3 +1, hitting on 3.
3. All right.
Defense. Nope. 3. Oh yes. Okay, fine then. Find my.
You can move afterwards, so you can.
Yeah, I can't move and then use another weapon. So it doesn't matter.
Good?
So I'm just moving in. Yeah.
Okay. He's activated, so it's back to me. I've only got 1 model on the board that can activate, which is him. So first charge. We're gonna give him a charge because why not? Then we're gonna play a card. We're gonna play.
Sum up one.
We're gonna make him get nothing. We're just gonna take a step. We're just gonna walk over here and be within 1. And make the stabs. We're gonna stab with our big fusion blade. So 3 +1 because we're charged. 3 successes against your def. 4, you're fine. We'll do the shield. How about 6 against defense 3? 5 hit you once. So only POW 2. Nothing to our gun because I mean we gotta try everything. And we got you for 2.
No, you don't.
And we have all that could go, so then we're going to play Kinetic Accelerator. This one. Annihilation Vector. Target a friendly Warjack. The Warjack can immediately make 1 melee attack against an enemy model within 1. If it hits, the model suffers a damage equal to POW equal to the attacking Warjack's strength. Additionally, if the model hit was a Warjack, it suffers the system failure continuous effect. Strength 4. Instead of doing that, I'm actually just going to do the aggression theorem and have him make an attack. Use his sword. So just hit you with his sword. For 3.
Okay. Defense 3. We say sure.
So
2 gets
+2, so 5 +2. Get him with the big sword. So I need to roll a 7 to kill him here. That's a 5, and that'll do 1 point of damage. Then we do have a gate, so we can do some reinforcements. We're gonna bring in you within 1, and you within 1 over here. And we'll be done. Off the gate. And that looks... And then I get to place another gate. And I'm going to place that gate over here.
Okay.
And be like,
fine.
Hello. Next to my super soldier. And it's over to you.
Okay, first we're going to do charge phase. Everything is charged except the jack can have more. So Actually, we're going to charge up this gate. Put one more on there. All right.
This is your second to last activation of the turn of the game.
Cipher cards.
Oh, sorry, I get to draw one. My last one.
Yeah.
I get Temporal Cycle.
This squad's activation, each model in the squad can make an additional range attack. So obviously it's going to go my one and only squad, because where else would it go? We're going to then jump into activation phase. We're going to start with the Grafter. The Grafter is going to spike to cause Resurrection Protocol during its activation. It can basically add 2 models back to a squad.
Sweet.
So these 2 guys just magically get their limbs sewn back together.
Do they want to be in stabbing range of that guy? Probably.
Yeah, you know what? If we can, they gotta be within 2 inches of him. They have to be 2 inches of the guy that's there. So
that's fine. I thought it'd be easy. Yeah, just move this away.
Yeah, move those
stand there and there. I'm sure you'll be fine. There you go. Ready to make stabs.
Okay, so we'll start with this fellow. He's going to do the stab. Fusion sauce. We're looking at a Mat 3. We are charged. So
yeah.
6.
Do I put on dice? No, I don't.
So
plus 5
through. It's POW 5 because these guys are mini warjacks for some reason.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm dead. We're dead. To move them now if you want, but I think you.
I could also shoot.
I mean,
they've got lots of shooting left to do.
Yeah, but I don't think anything is in range and line of sight. Oh, you can shoot my gate.
Right
Yeah, that's true. No, you're right.
And they get to shoot twice. So
do it. They get to shoot twice. Oh my god.
Yeah, because of the reiteration complex.
Sweet. Do it.
So they can all make an addition. So he can even shoot too, because make an additional range attack.
Yep.
So we're shooting at this 5 times. We're Rat 3 plus we're charged.
Def 3. Go get him.
So first one, 3.
3, 2, plus 1.
It is POW 3 plus 1. So first one's doing
minus
3,
5.
nothing.
Yep.
Arm 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second one.
2.
Nope.
Third one.
Minus 3. So you do 3 successes. So 3 plus 3.
3 and 3.
Minus 5. Nothing. Fourth one.
3.
Nope. Fifth one. Nope.
Okay, wow. Shooting at gates is a bad idea.
The bullets just go in and people scream and yell on the other side.
There's dead people on the other side of the gate, but there's so many we don't care.
So now you can move.
Now we can move.
If you want to move
up
away.
6. Just going to take the first.
I can't spawn in and claim that next turn. So you're totally safe over here for me contesting this unless I kill a model that's standing next to it. So I could kill you off it, but I can't take it. Moves up and then everybody just spawns within 2 of them. I'll have one more turn at the end of this. You have a solo, but everyone else I think is gone. Hit my 3, and we are pretty much done.
I have no other.
Oh, sorry. Cards to play?
None of them matter right now, so that's fine.
Okay. Yep. So I'm going to use Impulse Inducer to remove my activated token from him, so that I can actually do something. Then I've got these 3 models to go. We'll just start with him. He's going to stab you. Sorry, and we'll charge him as well for 2. So Mat 3 plus 2 charge against your Scourge. I get 2 successes with my sword. Good job, buddy.
And we laugh?
Laugh on my shield. 3, 4 successes.
And
1.
So
Well,
3.
the power 2 one gets through with 3 bonus dice. And your armor 4. 1 damage. He's down to 1. Shoot him with the gun. And 5. Do you block any?
I block 1.
Okay, so damage.
He's probably
4.
dead now.
I hope so. So 4 bonus dice minus 5. He explodes. Run
A couple inches.
to here and just getting cover from everybody. He's gonna stab your Weaver real good because that's what he do.
Okay.
We're gonna stab your Weaver with the blade. Charge though, so he doesn't get any bonuses here. He's just Mat 4. So Mat 4, 3 successes against your def of 3. Nope.
Wow.
Okay. Well, all right then. Damage 4.
He just
plus
really
3.
wants to die.
Just fall on my sword.
4?
Only takes 1.
Yeah, okay.
And then I shoot you with my
Yeah, so he's got 1 left.
my blaster. 4 dice to hit is 2, and he gets to try and dodge as well. You do 4 of those activated, so then I can bring a gate on, and I will. I have 2 juice to give it, and it's going to come within 5 of this guy, so it's just going to fly over here. Oh no, they're both out. Never mind. I spawn. I go, hello everyone, and I show up over here. It doesn't really do anything, but it means that I can at least.
A point.
No, I'm not denying you anything because I can't come within an inch of it. I'll just show it, and then I could spawn the other one. I don't even have a turn after this, but we'll just bring it over here for reasons and just block all this. Hey, there you go. We got 2. Last activation. Can you? So you're scoring this one no matter what.
These.
Yeah, you just need to walk away because I can't do. Oh no, sorry. This guy could walk away at the end of this activation. Just go stand on this.
Okay.
After I fought. So walk over and kill him. You can take this zone, and you have that zone, which will score you 6 this round, take you to 7. But I'm gonna go to 8. I think no matter what you do, so you can kill him.
That's really tough.
Yeah. So they could do it with their guns, maybe Hail Mary. If you had an attack vector, you could do it. But all you really need to do is stand still right now, and kill him.
Yeah.
And kill him.
Jump over here a little bit.
Yeah, you need to walk over and kill him. Yeah.
All right, so we throw the mind bullets.
No vectors you want to play, or Cypher swing?
So he's already charged, right? He's charged. They're charged. Everyone's charged. So I'm just gonna. There's no reason to throw any more out. It doesn't matter. No reason to do. Yeah, you know what? Here we go. Okay, aggression theorem, target friendly unit model. The target model can make 1 melee or ranged attacks.
Sweet, so you just stab me. Oh yeah, I'm within range.
Are you within range? So it's better for him to shoot than for him to do mind bullets, I think. Mind bullets are...
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so 3, he's also charged. So 3.
3 against defense 3. No, I blocked it.
Cool, thanks.
And now I got 2 activations. So you get 3 chances to shoot him pretty much, because these guys can just leapfrog over there, and then he's going to have his chances to kill him. Mind bullets.
So same attack. That's gonna be a 3. Yep.
That's a 3. Okay. So I am defense 3.
You're fine. Okay, so
you still can walk onto this though to keep me from scoring it, which is important.
So that happens. We just jump over.
And then this guy could walk his 6, and everybody will be in range to shoot me.
So 6 plus 1. So he's there. Everyone else
go within 2. Can't get me out of cover.
Firing line.
Get cover because I'm behind all the. Actually, probably not because I'm too big. I think for it. But you get 3 shots against me. 3 plus charge.
I got nothing. Yeah, we're fine there. Okay.
2.
So 3 or 2.
Nope. Yeah. Try again. 4. Nope. Try again. 3.
Yes.
You got me for 2. So you just have to do roll 5 strikes and I'm dead.
3 plus 2.
Yeah, you get 5 strikes. Yeah, you did it.
7.
So you knock me off this one. And that means it doesn't really matter what happens now because I don't think you have any attack vectors and you can't make anybody fight again.
I've got no attack vectors left. I've got, nothing else that... I can remove an activation token. Like it's nothing. Yeah.
So nobody scores this one.
Actually, hang on. Target a friendly squad. The squad can move up to 3 inches. That might help.
That won't get you within an inch.
Well, if I move one guy within 3, the other guy within 2?
Well, that's, I guess, yeah. So you should be able to do it. So 3.
Hang on, I'm trying to see around.
And then they go within 2. Yeah, you'll definitely get it. You'll definitely be able to grab it. Good job. He does it. He manages to kill the Warjack off of it, and then you're going to score 3, 6, and that'll put you at 7, and I don't score anything, and I stay at 5. 7 to 5 for your continuum at the end of this.
So here we go into the game. Mike managing to take it home 7-5 against my Iron Star Alliance with a long odds play, taking out my Firebrand, and managing to use a Cypher to jump over in the objective at the end. Really cool. Like, I have to say things I like about this game. 1, model advantage never really being a thing because you're just plotting out what you're going to spawn. Your depth of units is more depth of options, right? So 4 to 8 units, I don't have to have any of them. There was never a time when I couldn't like manage my units getting back out in the board if I didn't have one. And in fact, keeping units in reserve for a turn so I could have that activation advantage too during the following round was worth doing. Which means I don't know how, like, I want breadth of options more probably than I want to have like any bunch of 1 units. I like the game was fairly snappy. The units were really easy to memorize once we actually like started playing some turns of the game and like knowing what our stats were. And I liked the effect that the deck had on things like my consideration for list construction. Like, I don't want to take too many Warjack specific cards because if I did, I'd ace out the unit and solo cards. I wanted to have Weavers on the table so that I could be able to use my Furies. There was a lot of stuff to like kind of balance. I like the way that my gates moved around each round, and I had to manage the arcs on or the charge on those. And overall, it was engaging. Like, I liked it. I liked the 30-inch board. I liked that everything was like dialed in. I felt like basically like units were getting killed, but then like these portals would open and more guys. It felt like the end of like Avengers Endgame, where like the portals were opening and people were flying out, and like all of the wizards are basically like throwing superheroes everywhere. I liked that. I really did like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint up my Marcher World stuff. We're going to play the next game on Mike's channel, which you'll see in probably a couple weeks, and then go back and forth and do the 3 games with just starter set stuff. So I'm going to paint the Marcher World starter set, and we'll play probably the Marcher Worlds against his Continuum for the next game, and then we'll change it up and we'll do the Iron Star Alliance again for the last one. So Yeah, and we'll go through those games. And once you played the 3 skirmish level games, the 3 starter set level games, we'll think about expanding our armies and stuff and getting past the starter sets, because obviously more releases will come out and this stuff should be generally available. And I'll probably not have my bodged together tokens and dice and stuff too. My dice stolen from Monster Apocalypse, and we'll be able to see some more accessories and stuff sort of like floating around too. So big thanks for watching. We'll see you for more of this in the future. Thanks a lot, Ash. Happy Wargaming. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below to get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.